My name is Valentine Dantes and welcome to Chef Android, all the tech you can digest. Now I know we've been off the grid for a couple of weeks, but we're still here and we're still going strong. Thank you to all our fans and our supporters for being here with us. And we have a very, very exciting episode for you. Now without further ado, we're going to go straight to what's cooking in the tech world. And today it's all about the evolution of 4G LTE in St. Lucia. For our phone fillet of the week, we'll be taking a closer look at the Galaxy S8 and more. Our Android catch of the day, how to get 4G LTE on your mobile device. And we'll be talking to Prince Akeem from Prince Akeem Vlogs. That I'm looking forward to. And the Chef Q&A special. Stay tuned for the details. More Chef Android when we come back.
From mobile around the world, it's Ricky Diesel and I'm surfing with 4G LTE. My data speed just double. Flow mobile causing trouble. Get up to the time, your speed not faster than mine. So make sure you find a plan. Get the fastest speed in the land. Download with no stress. 4G LTE is the best. Connection never drop. 4G LTE, that turn up. Give around and around and around of applause and find a Flow mobile shop. Let me tell you what's going on. My WhatsApp call signal so strong. Don't need Wi-Fi once data's on. Can video call maybe all night long. Follow me on Instagram when you get the latest combo plan. Prepaid or postpaid on demand. Follow me and sing this song. 4G LTE, latest technology. Now you know where to go. One to done.
Welcome back to Chef Android, all the tech you can digest. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know that Flow recently launched 4G LTE. For persons who love the internet and their smartphones, this is even bigger than Christopher Martin's big deal. It is a game changer, and it will ultimately revolutionize the way we use our mobile devices. But what exactly is it? The term 4G LTE is really two terms. 4G meaning the fourth generation of data technology for cellular networks, following 3G, the third generation. Then there's LTE, which stands for long-term evolution and is short for a very technical process for high-speed data for phones and other mobile devices. Now together, they make 4G LTE, the fastest and truest 4G service available today. To help us understand, here's a quick history lesson on the evolution of 4G LTE. 1G refers to the first generation mobile analog system, commonly referred to as the Advanced Mobile Phone System, or AMPS. This system was introduced in the 1980s and was designed purely for making voice calls. As technology became more advanced, AMPS was later replaced by 2G, a digital mobile telephony system based on the Global System for Mobile Communications, or what we know as the GSM network. 2G brought improved sound quality and introduced data services for mobile phones, starting with SMS text messages. Further advances in technology led to 2.5G, or General Packet Radio Services, otherwise known as GPRS. GPRS is a form of wireless communication service that promised steady and high data speeds not exceeding 144 kilobits per second, or kilobytes per second. GPRS was first introduced in St. Lucia in the early 2000s, giving St. Lucians the first taste of what it meant to access the internet from a mobile device. Can you actually remember that? The phase after GPRS is called Enhanced Data Rates for GSM Evolution, or what we know as EDGE. Remember when you used to see a tiny E next to the data symbol on the top screen of your phone? Well, that was EDGE. Now most of us were using EDGE with the emergence of BlackBerry handsets. It was through the EDGE that BlackBerry and BBM Messenger rose to become the most popular smartphone in St. Lucia, allowing people to send emails on the go, pings, even more pings, and occasionally download audio and video files. This form of high-speed internet access allowed for improved audio and video streaming capabilities, support for video calls and conferences. That's when Skype got really big, and internet TV. The advent of 3G completely changed the way people use their mobile phones and ultimately led to persons wanting larger screens and more apps and ultimately the increase in demand for iPhone and Android phones. 3G later evolved into 3.5G or HSPA+, or evolved high-speed packet access. Some of you would have probably noticed the H+ symbol on the top screen of your handset when you got your data package hooked up. Well, that's what it stands for, HSPA+. LTE, however, is the truest form of 4G there is and the fastest, with theoretical download speeds 4 to 5 times faster than 3G networks, which might even be faster than your home or office broadband connection. I want you to soak that in, people. Your 4G LTE on your smartphone may actually be faster than the broadband connection at your office or at your home. As long as you have a 4G LTE device, you'll be able to watch anything you want to watch, download anything you want to download, send any file you want to send without delay or buffering right from your smartphone. And here's the best part. We don't have to wait for it or watch others online use it. Flow launched 4G LTE about a week ago, about a week or so ago, and I will tell you this, I have it on my phone and it's not Edge or 3G or HSPA+. It is the real deal. True 4G LTE, the way data is supposed to move, fast. That's it for what's cooking in the tech world today. When we come back, we're going to jump into our main course with the phone fillet of the week and the Android catch of the day next on Chef Android.
This is us.
Love you too.
This is how we work. This is how we play. This is how we live. This is us. This is how we flow.
Welcome back to Chef Android, all the tech you can digest. We just placed our burger and our creamy mushrooms on the grill. So now we're going to deal with our phone fillet of the week. And for our phone fillet, we'll be taking a closer look at the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, Samsung's latest installment to its Galaxy S series. One of the most attractive features of the S8 so far is the display. The display of the Galaxy S8 comes in two sizes, a 5.8 inch for the standard S8 and a larger 6.2 inch screen for the S8 Plus. The new Infinity display stretches to the left, right, top and bottom of the phone, giving it that edge look on more than one side. To stretch the screen, they had to remove most of the phone's bezel, particularly by relocating the front fingerprint sensor to the back like most manufacturers are doing these days, and turning the physical home button we've grown so used to on Samsung phones into a capacitive or touchscreen button. So, if you have an S7 with the S8, you're getting a bigger screen without getting a noticeably bigger phone. The S8 features a 5.8 Super AMOLED Quad HD screen with an 18:9 aspect ratio and the Gorilla Glass 5 protection on both the front and back glass panels. What Gorilla Glass means is that how tough the screen is in terms of it breaking easily. So the higher the number for the Gorilla Glass, that means the tougher it is for the screen to crack or break easily. When it comes to the camera, the S8 comes with a single 12 megapixel camera to the back capable of video recording at 2160p by 30 frames per second, and an 8 megapixel shooter to the front capable of 1440p at 30 frames per second video recording. The S8 has a build quality of metal and glass that is unmatched in the tech world. The only drawback is the fingerprint sensor on the back being sometimes hard to reach by persons with really small hands. In addition to using a fingerprint sensor, Samsung gives users the options to unlock their phones using its all-new iris scanner and face unlock feature. The iris scanner was first introduced with the Galaxy Note 7 and according to most reviewers worked very well. So well that it even works in the night. You can unlock your phone with your eyes in the night. Can you imagine that? If that's not some James Bond technology, then I don't know what is. The S8 is also dust and waterproof with an IP68 certification for over 1.5 meters and 30 minutes in water. You may not like Samsung, but they've really brought their A game this year with the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, and the Galaxy Note 8, which we will review in another episode. For now, the S8 comes in 5 colors: Midnight Black, Orchid Grey, Arctic Silver, Coral Blue, and Maple Gold. Both handsets are LTE compatible and are available at Flow for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Overall, the new Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus is, drumroll please, WFD, worthy of fine dining. Now for one of my favorite moments on Chef Android, the Android catch of the day, how to get 4G LTE on your mobile device. There are 3 basic steps to get data up to 4G LTE speed. Step 1, you need to make sure your handset is compatible with 4G LTE. Now for Android users, you have to go to Settings, Mobile Networks. Some people may find it in More, Network, or Network Type, or Network Mode. Any one of these will work. There you should see a list of available network options such as GSM, WCDMA, 3G, etc. But what you're searching for is 4G or LTE. If you don't see any of these two, then your phone doesn't support the 4G LTE network. Sorry. For iPhone users, go to Settings, General, Cellular. There you can see if it is 4G enabled or not. Now, even if your phone does support LTE, we would still need to make sure that your phone is compatible with Flow's 4G LTE band frequency. After all, Flow is the first and currently the only telecommunications company providing this service. Flow's 4G LTE band frequency is 13. To check to see if your handset is compatible with LTE B13, all you have to do is check online at www.gsmarena.com and type in your phone brand and model. It's very simple and very easy. Shouldn't take you more than a few seconds. When you've done that, just scroll down to 4G. If there is no 4G symbol, then that means your phone doesn't support 4G LTE. If it does have it, however, check to see if 13 is under the list of supported bands on the right side. Now, if you find that is too much work, then I'm going to do some of you a big favor by putting a list of some of the handsets that are compatible with Flow's B13 LTE and some of them that are not. If you don't see your phone on there, then you will need to follow the steps above. Step 2, you need to swap your SIM card for an LTE SIM. The new SIM gives you quicker access to Flow's network so you can enjoy all the benefits of 4G LTE. All you have to do is go to any of Flow's retail outlets and ask to get your SIM swapped for an LTE SIM. The swap is free of charge. So, now that you have your phone and SIM ready, there is just one more thing you will have to do before you can run off into the LTE sunset. Step 3, you need to get an LTE combo pack plan. Why do you need to do that? Because faster data speeds mean that you're going to be burning through data much faster than before, so your 1 GB, 2 GB data plan might be over quicker than you could say the word Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. Let's be honest, most of us aren't used to the idea of our phones being faster than our Wi-Fi speed at home. I think Flow kept that in mind when they specifically designed these new combo plans for postpaid and prepaid customers. Let's hear from one happy 4G LTE user and see what he feels or how he feels about the new data speeds. So we're standing right outside one of Flo's retail outlets at the Baywalk Mall in Rodney Bay with Prince Akim from Prince Akim Vlogs. So just tell us a little bit about the vlog. Before we even go into the 4G LTE, just tell us a little bit about the vlog.
Well, my vlogs, I basically started the vlogs because I wanted to portray St. Lucia. Because I started off watching vlogs on YouTube and I saw guys in Dubai and guys in the States and places I've never been to. And they always intrigued me. So I thought to myself, hey, if these places intrigue me, what about these people that have never been to the Caribbean and, well, St. Lucia specifically? So I started a vlog. And I'm glad to say that I'm on board with Flo, 4G LTE, and I'm able to go live right now on my vlogging channel.
Good stuff, and that's what I want to ask you about. I noticed that you do a lot of the vlogs with your phone. You need to have a really good data. You need to have good data to be able to do what you're doing. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I started off doing some live vlogs recently from my phone, and well, phones have evolved from over the years, and Flo has brought 4G LTE to take advantage of these phones and unlock their full potential. And for me, I'm able to do live streams on my YouTube channel with the 4G LTE without any lagging, any buffering. It just works seamlessly.
Are you excited as I am that 4G LTE is landed in St. Lucia? Now, we are phone people, we are tech people, so we know what LTE really is. And a lot of people have advertised HSPA Plus as 4G, or you have 3G and 3.5G, but we actually have the real deal where it just, you've used it before, you have 4G LTE, right?
Yes,
so how fast is it?
So you get download speeds up to 100 times faster. I get upload speeds for my vlog now. I've actually uploaded my live vlogs on LTE, totally on LTE, and it uploads in no time. And that is something I am really thankful for, because slow internet speeds are, I don't know if it's frustrating to you, but it's very frustrating to me, and LTE solves that issue.
Nice. What type of handset are you using right now, Akim?
Right now I'm using an iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah.
Is that's your favorite? There are lots of really good handsets coming out in 2017. Would that be your handset of choice?
Some might not know, but me being a tech person, I like tech in general and phones specifically. And my preference right now, my daily driver right now, is my iPhone 7 Plus. However, I still really like Samsung. So in the war between Samsung and Apple, I kind of like to stay in the middle and enjoy the best of both worlds.
What else do you use your data speeds for?
Well, I use my phone for almost everything. If I'm not on my laptop, I'm on my phone. And most might know that I'm very big on social media. I'm a very heavy user on social media. I just blasted through 25 gigs last week. I upload on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I do lives, so my data, I just can't live without it. Hi, my name is Prince Akim of Prince Akim Vlogs, and coming up next is the Chef Q&A special on Chef Android.
Flow mobile run the world. It's Ricky Diesel and I'm surfing with 4G LTE. My data speed just double. Flow mobile causing trouble. Get up to the time. Your speed not faster than mine. So make sure you find a plan. Get the fastest speed in the land. Download with no stress. 4G LTE is the best. Connection never drop. 4G LTE, that turn up. Give a round and around and around of applause and find a Flow mobile shop. Let me tell you what's going on. My WhatsApp call signal so strong. Don't need Wi-Fi once data's on. And video call baby all night long. Follow me on Instagram when you get the latest combo plan. Prepaid or postpaid on demand. Follow me and sing this song. 4G LTE, latest technology. Now you know where to go.
For today's Q&A special, we got a question from Gail. Now Gail says, Chef, how can I turn off the LTE once I've signed up and started using it? Now that's a very good question, Gail. To turn off the LTE, you just go back to your network settings and switch the settings from 4G or LTE back to 3G, HSP Plus, or WCDME, whichever versions that your phone carries. When you're ready to go back to lightning speed again, just switch it back to 4G or LTE. This is where we turn off the oven, folks. If you're new to the program and you have any questions you want to ask about your smartphone, feel free to email yours truly at chefandroid01@gmail.com. Again, chefandroid01@gmail.com. Or you could also check us out on Facebook. Like us on Facebook at Chef Android for more videos and cool tech updates. My name is Valentine Dantes, and thank you for cooking with the chef.